When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Notre Dame's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
On the move, he fires. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So Minnesota's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking pool.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Let's go. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. Turning it on. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Quick strike complete. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw again. Safe completion on the screen.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
They kick it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football, and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Firing to the right, complete.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
They'll run the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Finds a tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 7. Yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Dumps it to the back. Right on the money. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They just keep firing. Takes the easy completion. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. To make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Irish! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about their 29-yard line before he's brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got to...
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Irish send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive again.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
They'll try the run. Finds a little space. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the
Breaks into the open. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The inside handoff. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick completion to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Rustled out of bounds and the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up to add another. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
49, Minnesota, 14.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the back. It's on target and complete. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together with the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic. For a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here come the Irish back on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. Snares it outside. It's Samuel. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reese. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Samuel. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Swings it out to his running back, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Makes the grab. It's Weeks. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Reese. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. They'll try to snap it quickly.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got a chance. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him. Turning it on. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set.
power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't. Connection, it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense. Good field position. Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. It's a fumble on the play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal.
Oh, he's got some space. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The kick is on its way. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Sharp. right down the middle. The short hands, it's Reese. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer.